You might have heard recently of the woke Woolworths CEO. Well, let's talk about it. The resignation of woke Woolworths CEO Brad Banducci shows what's possible when quiet Australians speak up. Banducci was the corporate woke elitist who thought it was his job to determine social values rather than to simply supply groceries. Now, you may remember how not too long ago he bombarded Big W shoppers with loudspeaker messages in support of The Voice. I'm certain you recall how he refused to stock Australia-themed merchandise for Australia Day while happily promoting every other culture from Diwali to Chinese New Year.
Well, here we go again. More woke lecturing from corporate Australia. I mean, you think they would have learned their lesson during the Voice campaign, where 60% of Australians said no to that, and all of these big corporates were tossing money in there and running ads. Now Woolies comes out and says, if I want to go into Big W and buy a bucket hat in the shape of an Australian flag, I can't. Well, that's just dumb.
And of course, this month, he's due to explain to the Senate in an inquiry about supermarket prices how it is that supermarkets are raking in huge profits while our farmers go bust and the public cuts back on essentials. How do you think he will go? It'll be interesting to see what he has to say.
Okay, can we take that out? Is that okay? I mean, he is retired, but I shouldn't have said that, Angus. Are we going to leave it in there if we are?
Well, I mean, if we're on the record. You said it. I mean, you know, let's move on. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I'm done, guys. You know, I do this with good intent. You know, I don't do this with bad intent.
Woolworths on Wednesday reported a net loss of $781 million during the half year. But the underlying profit lifted 2.5% to $929 million, and the dividend was raised to 47 cents per share.
He has announced that he will head for the self-service checkout in September. And good riddance. The Woolies boss has provided us with one of the most extreme examples of management arrogance as you could ever imagine. When will corporate elites learn to stay in their lane? Well, they are all on notice now. The Australian public have had enough of self-righteous, hectoring elites using platforms to push their progressive left ideologies onto people who want nothing more than to buy their milk or catch their plane or purchase a piece of clothing.
Look after their customers more. And yeah, go down and stop ripping us off.
I just hope it makes it more, you know, like friendly for us normal people who do shopping, you know, rather than going into all this political stuff as well.
More affordability for young families.
Yeah.
To not keep scamming people and to have fair pricing and actually pass on what the consumers are paying to their providers as well.
But they have the monopoly on everything, don't they? So when you've got a monopolistic company, that's what happens.
If corporate bosses don't stick to their core job, they'll soon be looking for a new job, just as woke Woolworths CEO Brad Banducci is now doing. I'm Senator Alphabet for United Australia Party.